times you should never be nice to women, including your wife. Number one, when she's consciously disrespecting your boundaries, when she's consciously breaking your boundaries. Listen, everything you do for a woman comes in form of a reward. Everything you do for a woman is received to her in form of a reward. And that is why there are certain times you must never reward a woman, because the behaviors that you reward are the behaviors that people reinforce. When a woman is consciously disrespecting your boundaries, that is the very worst time to reward her. That is the very worst time to be nice to her. By not being nice, I don't mean you should be violent. I don't mean you should be physically abusive. No, all I mean is hold back your reward. When a woman is disrespecting your boundaries and she still goes ahead to get all of those benefits, when she still goes ahead, you still go ahead to do all of those nice things to her, give her money, do stuff for her, buy her gifts, buy her stuff. When she is disrespecting your boundaries, let me tell you one thing, you are teaching her to reinforce those behaviors, because those behaviors are the behaviors that has earned her those good treatments. Those behaviors are the behaviors that has earned her those benefits, and those are the behaviors that she's going to reinforce back to you. Holding back your reward when she's not acting right is one way that you teach her accountability. Holding back your reward when she's not acting right is one way that you condition her to become responsible for her own actions, to become responsible for her own inactions. The problem is that most men think that rewarding her when she's obviously not acting right, buying her gifts, giving her money, doing stuff for her when she's obviously disrespecting your boundaries and not acting right, is what is going to make her reconsider her actions and begin to act right. No, that is actually going to cause her to reinforce those behaviors back to you, because those are the behaviors that earned her those benefits, that earned her those rewards. That is female nature. What actually is going to cause her to sit back and reflect on those behaviors and consider acting right is you not rewarding those negative behaviors. Yes, is you making her to understand that you are not going to reward those bad behaviors, and until she takes accountability, you're not rewarding those behaviors. Now, the moment she begins to act right, now the moment she begins to keep your boundaries and respect your boundaries, you give her those benefits. Oh yes, you give her those benefits. You give her those rewards. Now listen to me. Now she is going to also reinforce those positive behaviors back to you, because that is now what has earned her those rewards. Number two, when she is being manipulative and playing mind games. To some of you guys, your woman does something wrong and you caution her, and instead of her to be sorry and apologize for what she has done wrong, she begins to give you silent treatment. She begins to keep quiet on you, and she has done it for one day, probably for a few hours, and you got tired, and you can no longer keep up to the silent treatment, and you now walk up to her and you start telling her, all right, we can fix this, we can sort this out, it's okay, stop getting angry. Is it because of this thing that I just told you now? You begin to pet her around, you begin to pamper her, you begin to do some nice stuff for her, being cool, being nice, telling her it's okay. Okay, why are you keeping quiet on me? Why are you not talking to me? Okay, smile. Now you buy her ice cream. Now you buy her stuff. Now you give her money. Now you tell her, okay, dress up, let's hang out. Listen to me. That is the very wrong thing. That is why she is never. Let me tell you something. See, listen, guys. If you continue this way, you are actually going to achieve for yourself a woman who never says sorry, because that is one way you are conditioning her. You've conditioned her never to be accountable for her own misconduct. When she's doing that, that is being manipulative, and never you reward her in that condition. Oh, let her get angry if she wants to get angry because you cautioned her for doing the wrong thing. Oh, let her keep quiet and keep silent if she wants to keep quiet and silent simply because you cautioned her for doing the wrong thing. Let her do it. Never you go back to her rewarding her for that negative behavior. Now, the more she sees that you don't care about her silence or her manipulations, you only care about she doing the right thing, regardless how she feels, the more she feels the urge. The more she feels the urge to do the right thing. See, the problem with most of you guys is that you want peace at all cost. And let me tell you something. The more you want peace in a relationship, the more you don't have peace, and the more you wouldn't find peace. Listen, most of the peace that you're going to enjoy in your relationship is not going to come for free. Oh yes, it won't come for free. it won't come easy, because women is always going to test you. Yes, they will push you through your limit. So the peace is not going to come for free. The more you desire peace, the more it doesn't come. But the day you stop desiring peace, the day you stop wanting peace at all cost, that is the day peace is going to find you in your relationship. So if she wants to keep mute because you cautioned her for doing the right thing, let her keep mute for as long as she wants. The more she keeps mute and you are able to reach her breaking point, the more she doesn't do it again. But the more she keeps mute at you, the more she gives you silent treatment, and you play into it, and you try to you get fed up, and you try to stop her for peace to reign, the more she is going to go beyond with it. Today she might do it for 24 hours. Next time she will do it for 1 week, because she knows definitely you're going to come back begging, seeking for peace to reign. The next one might be 1 month, and that is how the woman finally controls you. Oh yes, finally emasculates you in that relationship, and the peace that you so desire will never come. Number 3, when you realize that she is obviously using you and not investing in you. At this point, you have known that she's not interested in you, she's only interested in using you. Cut all the benefits. Anything you do further from then is now foolishness, and she knows that you are obviously being foolish. Number 4, when being nice to her will destroy you in any way. When a woman is asking for something from you that you know that if you do it, it is going to destroy you in any way. When she's demanding for something from you that you know if you give it to her or if you do it, it is going to destroy you, your life in any way, never. Don't you ever do that. This is the strategy women use to play you down to submission and leave you afterwards. Women are drawn to strength in men. Women are drawn to men who knows when to say no when it doesn't stand well with them. Not men who are oh yes men. Not men who are desiring to please her at all cost. Please her even when it is destroying them. When taking money out of your business capital will destroy you, no matter the pressure, don't you ever do it. Even if you do it, she will never value it. When giving her your last coin will destroy you, never do it. Even if you do it, she will never value it. See, listen, women are very smart creatures. Oh yes, women actually know when they are making a request from you that is capable of destroying you. They know. So what is actually going to make her increase value for you? What is actually going to make her value you more is you not submitting to that request. Listen, it is not what you do for a woman that keeps her with you for the long term. It is what you do with yourself. Number 5, when she compares you with other men. If you don't follow me now, you might never see me again.